I'm Shelly. Who that is calling my phone? Guess what I got, y'all? So I tried fruit punch earlier, and I tried dang, what else I tried? I think it was green apple. It was good. So I'm gonna be sipping on that while I'm gonna be beating my face. Ever since I went to like a live game, I swear it's just live games have just been popping up on my Amazon Prime video. Just like every time I'm like not watching or I'm like done watching a show, it just pops up. Look, y'all, I'm breaking out. It's okay though. Your girl is still cute. It's still cute. Somebody asked me. Someone asked me to basically talk about like what I eat and my workout routine. Okay, so I do go to workout classes, y'all. And what I used to love doing when I was a little slimmer than this was walking. So early morning walking. I didn't really used to jog or anything like that. I would just walk. I'll just walk around my community and stuff. So that's one advice I can give y'all or a suggestion. Walking. If you're trying to lose weight, walk. Um, if you know what you're doing, and even if you don't know what you're doing, I mean, there's videos on YouTube and even Tubi. Tubi have workout videos. Y'all can check into that, or just get a trainer, or just go to the gym. Best bet if you don't know what you're doing, just invest in a trainer. For what I eat, I don't necessarily have anything specific that I eat because sometimes I will eat like, I just try my very best to like cut back on certain things. Like, I don't want to do too much sugars or too much salt. Um, I think I was telling y'all the other day that, health problems run on both sides of my family. So, um, try my very best to cut back on how much sodium I intake and sweets, even though I'm a big fan of sweets. I have a sweet tooth, like damn near all the time. Um, but yeah. So that's it, y'all. Someone told me majority of it has to do with your like genetics, like your genes when it comes on to that kind of stuff, and then like a percentage has like it's environmental. So environmental and lifestyle, so your genes play a role. Like, you see me, my family is big, you get what I'm saying, both sides. Hey y'all, hey everyone that's saying hi to me. Hi y'all, welcome in. I'm sorry, please don't feel ignored. I should got a bottle of water. I'm parched. Don't feel ignored. Welcome and welcome in. Um, feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. Yeah, so that's that. So, um, I remember like wishing I was slimmer, like wishing I could be a slimmer girl, and then actually getting slimmer, and then people were like damn near obsessed with me. Um but to be honest, just as long as you take care of yourself. And even some people, they don't take care of themselves and they live so long and they never ever had any health issues, no nothing. Um, if my fat jiggles when I walk, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to that. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get water and I gotta get an eye patch. Alright. And y'all have to be aware that there's people, not because they look so nice and healthy and slim and everything, and oh my god, means that they're the healthiest person. Some of those people have diabetes. They're so sick. And if they don't have diabetes, they have other, sicknesses, conditions, whether it be skin or, something else. So you just have to love yourself, cherish yourself, and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And some people, they have eating disorders. They could be fat, skinny, whatever. They have eating disorders. It's just the truth. Some people, they'll eat their food and they'll force themselves to vomit. I forgot what that's called. And there's people that they suffer with anorexia, you know, and et cetera, et cetera. So just love you, you know. Um, I know that dietitians are so hard to get or get in contact with. I remember searching for a dietitian at one point through my insurance and just overall. A nutritionist and a dietitian, or a nutritionist slash dietitian, or nutritionist or dietitian. And it was so hard. It was so effing hard, y'all. It was so hard. Actually, um, it's crazy, but just read the nutrition label. Um, I'm from Jamaica, but I live in the United States. Read your nutrition label. Study just study foods, like how much servings of food is good for your weight, etc., etc. Search up things, do your research. And some people might not believe everything that's online, like, oh my god, that's fake, but do your research. And also, what I've learned is that, like, sometimes you have to be the guinea pig. So you got to try different things until you find what works for you. Hi, Asher. How are you, Asher? Why would Jamaica be in an African country when it's Jamaica and it's in the Caribbean? Um, good. Asher, it's very nice to see you around here. Who else is here? I've heard that wines are very good for you, especially red wine. Good for your heart. Joseph said, "Hi, pretty. How are you?" Hi, Joseph. I am fine. I'm just here relaxing. I have on multiple prints. As you can see, this is floral, and then this is what is this tribal or something, or like Egyptian, or I don't know. But I got the different prints going on. I got the satin bonnet, the satin robe. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling comfortable. How are you? Where are you tuning in from? Hi, Dale Baptiste. You were here yesterday. Great. Can I join you, please? I'm single here. But I'm not. I'm not single. I'm not single, dear. I need to get my nails done. Honey, I am not single, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of possible mates out here. Mm. What happened to those dating shows like Pop the Balloon and all that? I wonder how the hell that worked out for some people. You know what? Personally, I would not date. I would not sign up for any of these dating shows because I kind of feel like it's a sick fucking joke. Excuse my language, y'all. And you know what? Some people may not agree with me for saying that, but that's how I feel. Like, wow, great. So we're from Nigeria. Oh, you're from Nigeria. Okay, you live in Nigeria. Okay. Oh, distance matters though. You know, like I want to be able. Like right now, I get to see my husband. As long as I'm able to travel and he's able to do his thing, we good. Distance matters in a relationship. So, you know what? I'm not gonna start with brows. Well, I'm not gonna do my actual brows, but I'm gonna conceal it. I'm gonna conceal my brow. So yeah, like these new brushes came in today. How can I get the compact, please? Oh, you don't want to be alone in Nigeria? Oh, I understand. Well, you can't get my contact because I'm married, but what you could probably do is comment on or just download TikTok or Facebook or something like that. You know, one of these social media platforms. I wouldn't recommend like dating apps, but I would recommend like social media um, apps where you know you can come and maybe somebody will reach out to you. How do y'all feel about dating shows? The only show that I like, and it's not even like dating show. It's like they're married, you know, or like dating to be married. The only show that I liked when it comes on to that was 90 Day Fiance. And then I mean after a while it became so like annoying, but with the spin-offs and stuff that they got, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of all the spin-offs, and now they got like some kind of, it's just kind of weird now because I'm just not feeling it. But when you know, like I was a big fan of 90 Day Fiance, and I guess as time changed, the show also changed. You know, to please like you know a broader audience. If y'all understand what I'm saying, or a different audience. If y'all get what I'm saying. Like, it made me, like, not want to watch it anymore, to be honest. And then they were like, it wasn't included in my Xfinity um thing. So I had to, if I wanted to watch it, I'll pay for it unless it comes on like live TV or whatever. So it just got kind of weird, you know. And then um, so where it ended for me was with Submit, Britney Submit, and that right there. That's where it kind of ended for me. When Jasmine and stuff, mind you, I was kind of feeling it too when Jasmine was there. When Jasmine was with Gino, I was feeling it, and then it just got. I can barely see y'all. Oh, what am I doing? And then it just got so like weird for some reason. It's just like everybody was kind of changing, and it's just crazy. Stacy and Darcy, I remember watching their show, and then they just started changing too, and it was like, what? But I mean, they have their supporters and people that really like tune in, you know? I understand what man. Oh, I don't have any group. I don't have any, I don't have any WhatsApp group or anything like that. Can you travel? Do you travel? Oh, one eyebrow is a little weird. Can you travel? I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't tell y'all what concealer means. I'm using She Glam Like Magic 12-hour full coverage concealer in the shade Nutmeg. Um, XK said hi. Hi, XK. Joseph said, I don't care about the distance or the age. I'm 25 years. Oh, okay. I'm 26. Well, listen. You know what? Some people may say it's kind of hard to find, like, a decent mate out there. Listen, y'all. Y'all gotta put in the work. I'm gonna tell you this. And you gotta look, like, if you want something, it's just like when you want education or whatever, you go for it, right? That's how it is when it's like finding a mate. I used to think like, oh my God, God is gonna provide me the best person, and you know what? He does, and he did. But also, it also requires you to put in some kind of work. So you gotta go out if you know that you're ready, you gotta go out there, and you gotta see for yourself. Like, see what your options are, weigh your options, and do your research. You gotta do your research about who like you're dating. You can't just go based off looks, because you have people out there that, oh my God, they look good, but all they care about is their looks, and they're so mean and selfish and disgusting in a relationship. They don't know how to have an actual relationship. And if you don't have, like, good common sense and a strong mind, and you can't see past looks, you just keep forgiving a person, or just keep, like, you would just look past, like, oh, like, dang, when really and truly two of y'all should be putting in the work. I mean, mind you, you have relationships out there that's like, it's more than two people, it's like a polygamy or whatever, and I think that's illegal in some states. But I don't know if it's illegal in the United States overall. But you gotta put in the work. Like, if you honestly, it's just like clocking in, or like if you don't have, a job where you clock in, if you make money on social media, it's just like coming here on social media. You come on here on social because you know that that's gonna pay your bills, right? So why you can't treat your relationship like that? Why you can't treat your relationship like something that like you hold of value? You get what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Some people are just weird, yo. And some people just need to be alone. Like, they need to be by themselves. They don't need a relationship. They just need to be by themselves. Underneath my eye feels so dry now. Oh, I think because I took out my eye cream. So wait, when I put that eye patch underneath my eye, so what I'm gonna do is put on some more eye cream, y'all. And then I'm gonna do my primer. And then we're gonna get into the makeup. I don't have anyone to travel. That's why I need. Um, maybe okay. Well, maybe you should sign up for one of those shows then. Go on TikTok and you know choose whatever. You can search up like if you're interested in females that's in your area or whatever the case may be. Make sure that your thing is like in your area. You're searching up stuff in your area. If not, then search up United States, like search up things that will make your algorithm be how you want it to be, and then maybe you can try dating from there. I dated someone from TikTok. I mean, mind you, I wasn't looking at TikTok as a dating app. I still don't look at TikTok as a dating app because TikTok is just TikTok to me, period, point blank. TikTok is a whole streaming platform, they got a whole market, a whole business within itself. So I can't view TikTok as a dating app, but I'm just saying maybe you can use that platform as such. If TikTok is still around, because I'm not, I deleted the app. But yeah, I deleted that app. So what I did, y'all, was put some items underneath my eye. I'm gonna do a different primer today. Normally when I'm on here, I'll just be doing AOA primer, but I'm gonna do a different primer. Joseph said I tried TikTok, but I couldn't find. Joseph, you know what? I don't know what to say to you. Honestly, maybe the person for you is in your community. Like maybe you're like an in-person kind of person. Maybe you need to go out, like come off the internet, go out, and talk to people, talk to women, actually go on dates. Because if you really looking for something, you want something, you gonna get it. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So you gotta determine like what you want. What the hell? You gotta determine like what you looking for, what you want. Set your expectations, set your standards, and I mean, I don't know why dating is so hard for you, Joseph. Like, you gotta ask yourself like why is dating so hard for you and figure that out. Is it something that you're doing? Is it sometimes it could be looks, because sometimes we might want like people to want us for like who we are, but you gotta also take care of yourself. I'm not gonna say be super duper conceited, um but you gotta at least take care of yourself. Groom, like make sure you're well groomed and stuff. Have some kind of self-care and self-love, and maybe then someone will come your way. What in the hell? Where's my... Alright, hold on, y'all. So, Joseph, you're gonna have to figure it out, baby. I'm sorry to say this to you, but you're gonna have to figure it out. Think about what you will accept. Would you accept a woman coming to you all sloppy and shit? No, like everyone, a man loves when a woman is nice, dressed up, look like she's taking care of herself. You know, if you're looking for a quick little and you in a spot, a desperate spot, you might not care. Or if you're like a low value man, like Kevin Samuels used to say, low value, high value, etc., etc. You gonna just accept anything. But most men, most people, they like things that's appealing to the eye, right? And I mean, that's just us overall as human beings. You might see a nice ass vehicle on in a effing dealership car lot, and you're like, oh my god, like I want that, you know, just because it looks so appealing. But then again, you got to remember, like, you have to do your research, etc., etc. But it's the same thing for you. Like, you want to, what people see, we humans are, we are, we see things first, you know what I'm saying? So you want to like be able to get that attention, not only just to get that attention from other people, but I mean, you should be doing that from the get-go because you care about yourself. I know me, I love, I have certain things I love makeup, I love cute clothes, um I kind of like to stay on trend as much as possible. I like get my hair done, whether it be my real hair or like, you know, putting in a weave or putting on a wig. I like certain things. I like going out. I like treating myself every now and then. I like going different places. So I know what I like. That's what I like. That's what gives me joy. I love my husband. I love making sure that my husband is good, you know? Like, yeah. I like getting my nails done. I like doing my own nails. I like making sure that everything looks good, feels good, etc., etc. So you gotta, you know, when dating, you gotta be realistic. You can't just think to yourself, you know what, this person just gotta accept this. Like, you can't be knowing that your feet is stank as hell and you just want somebody to come and accept that. No, like, and you as you should know, okay, if something on your body smells or something isn't right, you should be the first person to know, right? So, and if your foot is stinking like that, you should be smelling that, and like, you should say, you know what, I can't take this, I'm not gonna punish myself no more by smelling this, and you fix that before. Why would you want someone to come and accept that? And that's just an example, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, be real, like, so for real. Be so for real. y'all. Oh my god, thanks so much for the thumbs up. Oh my god. Look at my eyes. I wanna sleep. I'm so tired. I am, I'm tired. I've been on the road basically all, yeah, all morning, number one. Um, I came home like mid-afternoon. Well, I would say like around 3. And the sun was so hot. And I don't even think it rained today to cool the sun off. Like, well, to cool the place down. It was just so hot. Hi, Brian. How are you? Hi, everyone that's here. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are y'all doing? Who is here? Who is here? What y'all want to talk about? You know what? I hate those kind of. I'm not gonna say I hate them, but those kind of men that will do like very disgusting stuff or be nasty because they're like, oh, I'm providing for you. Like I remember with one of my Sagittarius best friends in the past, she was telling me about this guy that she was dating who was also a Sagittarius, and she's just like, you know what? He'll just come in and just cock up in big stinking foot, which means like he'll just come up. I mean, come in, and like how you put your feet up on something. Sorry, and then cross it, and your foot is stink. So that's what she was experiencing with the guy, right? Child. So maybe he felt like, oh, because he was giving her money, providing for her and stuff like that, like he was just able to do that. And she would just like complain. I don't know why some men just be feeling like just because they working at 9 to 5 and this and that, like you gonna have to accept, that nastiness. Like, come on now. Men should also take some kind of sense of pride. I'm not saying be the pretty boy or anything like that or like overdo it. You ain't gotta read a men's magazine and do all that stuff, but at least kind of have something about yourself. Kind of take care of yourself a little bit, Just for you, not for anybody else. Really, it should be for you, cause at the end of the day, that shows how much you care about yourself, your hygiene. Because remember, it's your hygiene. You might think that you're trying to spite somebody. No, you're just nasty. Come on now. Like, let's be so for real. You're not spiting anybody doing that. That's just nasty. Just have a poor hygiene, and that's just nasty. And there's nothing that's like super duper masculine about that and makes that appealing. It's just nasty. Come on now. Why the hell should we accept that? Why should anybody accept that? Just because you giving them like a couple of bucks, or you feeling like you ain't even doing no big providing. It's not like, oh my god, like you you making sure that like you putting her